Will I ever get my spark back? Hey everyone, to my channel, I'm Rana, and today I wanted to do like a different kind of video style because I ran out of ideas what I could post, and I don't want to always like post the same, but there's been also like a topic which I wanted to share with the girls, and so I wanted to just usually when I have like journal entries I kind of put the clips into my videos, but today I wanted to do like a separate video for that, and I hope all of you enjoy. So basically a few days ago when I went walking, I saw a tree, a blossomed tree. You will think what is like different out of this tree or what is special about this tree. There's like 3 ways I always walked since or for 2 years, and I never saw this tree out of nowhere. It just has blossomed out of a tree which has been hunted. I was just so amazed because like I'm walking this way like for 2 years and I never saw it once blossomed, and it was so inspiring because we human beings always expect to get our glow up or our healing and spark right after a breakup, right after something happened, like phases which we're currently living in, and we always like hope to get it back, to be happy again immediately, which I truly understand. I just wanted to journal about this topic. Will I ever get my spark back? Like, one thing is clear, no one except Allah knows when it will happen. So don't try to rush this stuff, just trust in His plans, and maybe it's gonna be next month, maybe in a couple weeks, maybe even in more than 2 years, like the tree. So just let it be and give it into Allah's hands, because He knows what is good for you, and it's sure that in the end it will happen. Like, that's for sure. So don't also think, maybe what if it's not gonna happen? What if I always be in this current situation like I am right now? And I'm also like kind of in a in-between phase, not because of breakups or something else, but I'm just indecisive about what is good for me right now, and I don't want to take this decision out of like Allah's hands and decide it myself. I know you might be thinking, what do you mean by you don't want to decide the stuff of your life for yourself? It's just I'm indecisive, and in that moment or right now I can't know what is good for me, so I'm just gonna let it, and it's called Nasib. If it is meant to be, it will. So don't stress yourself about things you can also control. About the topic, if you ever will get your spark back, there's like different kind of factors which play in my opinion. So the first factor is when and where. So the setting and timing. Maybe the whole environment you live in is currently just not good for you, or doesn't make you feel well. Maybe your friends, the persons you hang out with, or maybe family members, they all have like an influence on you currently. Also, you have to be clear about what you want, and you also have to allow yourself to glow up. If you don't know your own worth, then nobody's gonna treat you well, and nobody's gonna treat you worthy, and like shit. I'm just sorry, but and I can understand if it's hard because it's just something new, something you're not known with. If it's like something you've never had in your life, then it's gonna take time. But as I said, allow this yourself. And third factor is patience. And as I said, like that blossom tree didn't blossom just right away. It blossomed after years. Maybe, I don't know how long this hunter tree was there, But now it's so beautiful and it looks 100 times better than before, and it gets all of the attention around and surrounding like all of the environment. So like the tree, for a result you will shine, and the whole surroundings will be just getting sparkled by your shine, and nobody, inshallah, can stop you from that moment on. You will get your spark back. I can't really say how, I'm sorry, because it depends on every person, but the first rule is to know your worth and trust in Allah, but also in yourself. Because if you always keep saying, oh no, I can't do this, I never will be myself again, or I never will be as happy as before, or I never will be happy, then of course you will not be happy. Because if you want to have a positive life, negative thoughts will not help you. And I can't tell this by myself, because I'm a person I sometimes really think negatively about things. So the result is negative. Like if I don't think positive, then I can't expect a positive life. So please, 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 even if it's hard, try to see the good things of some type of stuff, and inshallah you will be shining like a diamond. Don't underestimate your strength, because it may look weak from the outside, but inside you have such a potential, and you just don't know it yet because it's not showing from the outside. But in the inside, like, everyone has a spark. They just have to find a way to make it bigger and bigger and bigger at the end of the day. And so don't ever let anybody weaken you by their words, and don't let them sadden you, because Allah is near and He hears all of... Oh my god, my cat is here. Sorry. And He knows all of the phases in your life or situations you're currently living at. Keep that in mind. And like this is like a small video I also have to take notes with, because the stuff I'm saying to you girls is the same things I have to tell myself. And I want to just say that before I end this video. I'm not a professional, I'm not a psychologist. If it's not true, even though you can't be wrong with that, like if you think differently, then that's completely okay, because this is my opinion. Before anyone comes here and says, yeah, but so and so and blah blah blah, this is my opinion and I'm sharing my thoughts with you. So cool. And I also have a question, because I'm really like struggling to find a video. Like I don't have any video ideas. If you have something you want to see from me, then please comment in the video. And I'm really happy that you've been here and hopefully listen to the end, and hope you enjoy. So have a good day. Bye.